A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Junkins. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another one for Junkins. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, 3rd down. He's made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now. Ready.
Zone read. This is Junkins. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
73, 70.
Another game to Junkins. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Let's go. Ready.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. He's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, go.
And he runs it across, touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's got it on the bootleg. He rolls to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Liking 18.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Will be a yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles. You threaten to the outside.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Robinson up the middle. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7.
Set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Judkins. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Go! Cougar 19! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Dragon 60! 70 Lions! Go street!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
79 Broncos!
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now! 18 Cardinals!
Motion him out of the backfield left. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Looking right, and he finds him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Street! Street! Steady!
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's down at the 16-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, it gets the job done. Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Commanders, who have 2nd and 4.
On the jump! Let's go!
It's an option give to Junkins. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Sending the tight end in motion left.
Ready.
Judkins. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on 3rd down.
Here we go. Pat to 60. Pat.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock, you got to figure out what they want to do on 4th and goal. So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Penix now on 1st down. He's got it downfield near the edge. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Here we go.
Penix working from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Got it. Ready?
2 set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready? Go.
Low left side's caught by Sinnott. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the
They motion the tight end over.
19 Tigers.
Shotgun hands off here for Judkins. They're having gain up about a handful there. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Come on, set.
Handoff now to Judkins. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
From the red zone now. Now quickly to McLaurin. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
On the shotgun, Penix. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 15-yard line.
All right. right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They bring their tight end left. 2nd down and 10. Daniels finds him over the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. It's Judkins on the counter. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Panther 11, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap to Daniels. I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Viking 18. Trap 50. 19 Lions.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. They did it! He made the interception! And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the Hawks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, How do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Nice target, that's Lane. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback's numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Soft Lane hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Look at this option play now on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Judkins out the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Commanders with a little more work to do to win it here. All right, here we go. Second down.
18, pop, ready.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 21-yard gain, and the Commanders will have a first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Receiver in motion, headed right.
Let's go.
On the give, here's Judkins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Ready, set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Red. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check up.
Judkins running between the tackles. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. A back who can show off his wheels.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Judkins. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther. Let's go. Ready.
One more time with Judkins. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment.
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a 1-score game in the 4th. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He gets this out quickly to London. All right, so he stops the clock, but seconds still ran off on a gain of, only 3 or 4.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up to pass. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that means 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he stops the clock and moves the chains. 14 seconds to go. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. There's the timeout. It's one of the last times they could afford to take a sack, and now they're down to maybe their final snap. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, one final shot. Escapes out to the left. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders as we say goodbye from Atlanta.